comes with navigation, a 13-speaker Bose stereo, dual power seats, and a rear-view camera. The mid-level SL adds leather, power operation for the third-row seats, a power liftgate, and 20-inch wheels, and the top-spec Platinum trim brings heated and cooled front seats, seat heaters for the second row, dual rear seat entertainment screens, and a sunroof, among other niceties. The Platinum also gets a full spate of driver assistance technologies, which are optional on the SL. The new cabin is luxurious but smaller than before in most dimensions, although some of the previous models' space was largely wasted, serving only to make the driver feel buried in a vast, plastic cavern. The new Armada doesn't feel as huge from behind the wheel, and it affords decent sight lines from the driver's seat. We also like that Nissan wisely supplements the standard touchscreen with plenty of traditional buttons and knobs. The second row is somewhat narrower than before but still offers generous headroom and legroom. A 3-person bench is standard, while the Platinum offers the option of 2 captain's chairs with a removable center console. The standard third row is notably more cramped than in the old model, having lost almost 4 inches of legroom and more than 3 inches of shoulder room. Nissan continues to optimistically provide 3 seat belts, but the cushion is low to the floor, and foot space is tight. It's also a tough climb to get back there, even though the second row seat scoots out of the way with the flick of a lever. Cargo space has shrunk as well, which means that it's an area where the new Armada won't be winning any bar bets against other big sport utes. The full-size spare is tucked well up underneath for a better departure angle, making for a cargo floor that's uncomfortably high for hoisting heavy luggage aboard. You'll find a more livable third row in the Ford Expedition and more cargo space in some 3-row crossovers. No crossover, however, can match the 8,500-pound tow rating applicable to all versions of the Armada. A trailer hitch is standard. And a crossover isn't likely to be as capable off-road, even though the Armada isn't quite as hardcore in this regard as its foreign market sibling. While the Patrol features disconnecting anti-roll bars as well as locking front and rear differentials, making it a rival to the Toyota Land Cruiser, those items were left behind on the trip to the States, on both the Nissan and the Infiniti. The Armada does come with a 2-speed transfer case, a skid plate under the radiator, and 9.1 inches of ground clearance. We trundled around a short, pre-prepared off-road course with ramps and staggered breakovers steep enough to put a wheel or two off the ground, and the vehicle made it through without getting stuck or suffering any expense.